I'd like to talk to you about digitization. Why digitization in industry? Because we need to increase our competitiveness. We need to increase our competitiveness to others, or we're going to be left behind. And I can tell you that digitization is already in full swing. It's about connectivity, it's about a lot of data, it's about analytics, it's about having information at your fingertip to improve your processes. So what's out there to gain? Or what's out there to lose if we talk about competitiveness? Because if you don't do it, you're probably going to lose out against your competitors. So what's out there to gain? From that perspective, we're really talking about the operational efficiency of all your facilities end to end. So from design to build to operation to maintenance and to optimization in a closed loop. So you go throughout the complete value chain to optimize your process in your factory or in your plant or in your operations. In the example I'm going to be talking about, and it's an example out of the food and beverage industry, and you will see that later on, that's applicable in any other industry that we'll really be talking about, and I'll take references in between. We're talking really about three topics in this example, and you'll see it's about the energy and the water demand that is very, very critical in food and beverage applications. It's about the raw material price. So how can I get the best output out of the least input that I have? And then, as in many other industries in the food and beverage industry, you have a lot of regulatory requirements that you need to adhere to, otherwise they're going to be shutting down your operations. So I'll be showing a short video in a second, and it's of our partner Waterforce in New Zealand that has worked with farmers down there in a partnership with Microsoft and ourselves to resolve a couple of challenges that their customers in the farms in New Zealand have. Those challenges start off with remote management, remote asset management. So if you look at the assets here on the picture and you imagine the sizes of the farms, in this example we're talking a 400 hectare or 900 acre farm. Obviously the farmer cannot go and visit the assets every day, see whether they are in operation, whether they are well functioning, and so forth. So it's about the remote management of those assets. It's about the regulatory requirements that exist and document those accordingly so that you can eliminate paperwork and have the information at your fingertip if you're audited or if later on in the process something goes wrong. Third challenge is that you want to do this, of course, in real time. Not 5 minutes later, not 10 minutes later, but in real time. You want to have information to control the process, to increase the yield that you have out of the farm. So the result that you will see shortly is the farmers were able to reduce the usage of energy and water in their farm by 50%. And that's really the cost that drives their operation. The asset utilization went greatly up because they didn't need to drive from irrigation to irrigation and check whether the equipment would work, but they could remotely monitor and focus on the areas where they had problems, and if no problems were there, they can focus on other things to increase their profitability.